you're right, you're right. People love to be right. How many of you want to sell more products? How do you grow a business? Top line, move the top line, sell businesses.
I don't want to waste more than 5 minutes on $3,000.
The question is, what if I want to monetize my content ideas?
It's going to be a great product and a great service. You don't need to go prove it. The last 35 years, I've spent literally researching the tips and secrets of the wealthy. And I put together a program so that you could learn exactly what I've researched for 35 years, what the wealthy do that other people don't do. People that didn't even start out with an idea of what they were going to do. If you continue to make the moves that most people make, you will never have money, you will never have financial freedom. It's just not possible.
Being married to an entrepreneur is hard work, but it's worth it when it works.
You got your hands full every day like I do. You got kids, you got a marriage that you're trying to work, a business that you're trying to make work, and finding time for the kids, and keeping it spontaneous. Boy, that was good last night.
Oh, shut up. Nobody teaches you how to manage a business or manage a relationship or marriage. Everybody's just trying to do the best that they can. The purpose of the show is to give you some tools on how to make the marriage and the business work. We don't do it perfect, but we're figuring it out. Hello, you are watching the G&E Show. Thank you for tuning in every Wednesday. We are bringing it to you, the business of marriage. You know, we're not perfect. We're just trying to figure it out just like everybody else. But being together after 15 years, we figured a few things out. And I convinced Grant to do this show years ago so that other people or couples along the way, or even single people, like today, I want to take up the subject of picking the right partner. So it's not just for the married people or people in relationships. I'm looking out for my single folks too, like Anthony, our trainer. And if you have any questions along the line or want to speak to us, it's 305-865-8668. You can call in anytime. Grant's going to join us in a moment. But I wanted to talk today about picking the right partner because of something I saw this morning in the gym with Anthony. And Anthony is Grant's trainer, who I picked. Very proud of that. Seeing major results, by the way. But Anthony had his leg all bandaged up today. And I said, Anthony, what happened to you? And he's covered in tats from head to toe, right? And he said, oh, I'm having a tattoo removed. And I was like, why would you have like one tattoo? I mean, isn't that are you going to do your whole body? I mean, I didn't understand. And he's like, no. He said, I'm having this, a couple of tattoos removed because I'm not that person anymore that I was when I was younger. And I don't want my future wife to see a tattoo on my leg that says money over biatches. And I was like, wow. Like, I said to Anthony, you know, this new book I have coming out, I have an entire chapter called The List. You know, everyone tells you to write the list. Everyone knows about the list, right? Yeah. So you write the list about everything that you want in the person, and then all of a sudden they're just supposed to magically show up because you deserve to have that person on the list, right? Well, when I did this list years ago, when I wrote the list, something occurred to me. It actually occurred to me that the person on the other end, like my perfect guy, if he were to write a list of his perfect girl, I then wrote the list of everything that this imaginary guy, perfect guy, would write on the list. And that's when I realized I was so far, I mean, like not even close, like commitment issues, like I was partying all the time, drinking in clubs. And I was like, okay. So I started to work on myself. So when I heard Anthony this morning about kind of literally cleaning himself up, I was like, wow, dude, you're on to something. And then I had this direct message from this guy yesterday. And he's in a different situation. He was like, I don't know what to do because I am married to this woman. I don't want to go the divorce route, but I'm at my wit's end. And he's like, can you help me? And I'm like, well, what's the problem? And he was like, he's like, she just isn't motivated to do anything. Like she doesn't even want to be on the same page. Like he's total 10X. He wants to go to the 10X Growth Conference. He's like, come with me. She says no. Okay, fine, then let's go to Tony Robbins. And she says no. And he's like, what do I do? Because he's feeling like, he wants to grow with someone who's like completely holding him back. So to him, I wrote back, I was like, look, you have a couple of big decisions to face. Either you figure out what it is that she really does want. Like, I mean, is she really like a person who's like content doing nothing? Because he said she has no purpose, no motivation. I mean, if that is the case, he might actually have to look at the fact that they may have just grown apart and might not be right for each other anymore. And I advocate giving it your all and digging in and fighting and never giving up on marriage. But there are those cases where it's just not going to work. But before he goes there, and again, this is just an opinion because he asked me. I am not a professional in any sense of the word, but here we are. However, figure out what it is that is her hook. What is it that she wants? And see if y'all can connect on that thing. And then, try to get her folded into the fold of mixing in with you. But, there are those non-negotiable items that you have to write down or have to know in your heart what they are. And it's just non-negotiable. Like, I don't negotiate with even people in my life that are not my husband. I'm talking about everyone that surrounds me in my life. Like if I have your back, I have your back. I know what you're up to. I know what you're about. I support you. I don't want people in my life, even to the hairdresser, who doesn't get what I'm about or doesn't support me, or like I can't be around those type of people. It's almost like if you're around a certain person that is completely the opposite or is always like this, like, show me, impress me. Oh, you just did that? Oh, yeah, well, you still look like shit. Oh, you know what? Actually, you look tired. Those people, like, you will have accidents around these people. You will have gains and you will lose them. You will go up and you will go down. If your life is a roller coaster, I ask you to look at who you're surrounding yourself with. It is not just about your partner. It's the people in your life. And sometimes it's your family. So you have to handle these people. Like, you don't have to be righteous and be like, but you have to handle them. Either give them a good smack, metaphorically, in the face and say, bam, I'm not eating the shit sandwich today that you just doled out on me and claimed that you're my friend and you're my family. So that's the only reason I threw the shit bomb at you. No, I'm done eating shit freaking sandwiches. And you don't have to take it from people. Because when you eat shit, you feel like shit, you act like shit, and you hurt yourself. Did I make myself clear on that? Thank you. And I don't like cursing. I'm sorry. I will not curse for the rest of the time, but I am very passionate about this. So handle your friends, handle your family, try to be nice if you can, but at some point, put your foot down and don't care about being nice. Frickin' take care of yourself, surround yourself with the right people who really want to push you to grow. That means strengthen your strengthnesses, building those, and building your weaknesses. Not attacking your strengths, not feeding your weaknesses. Oh, you need to stop. You look tired. Take a break. That is feeding weaknesses. Do not be around these people if you are not that type of person. If you are a person who goes full balls to the wall, is that okay to say? Then don't surround yourself with, Ford Fiats. Just don't do it. If you're a Ferrari, that is. Go. Anyway, glad I got all that out before Grant joins me. Stay tuned. We'll be right back on the G&E Show.
You're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. People love to be right. How many of you want to sell more products? How do you grow a business? Top line, move the top line, sell businesses.
I don't want to waste more than 5 minutes on $3,000.
The question is, what if I want to monetize my content ideas?
It's going to be a great product and a great service. You don't need to go prove it.
Comfortable you get with yourself, the less scary it is for people to actually see you.
We all know as parents that there's nothing more powerful than a mother's love. And how can I be that extraordinary parent for my kids?
And how kind we are to each other.
The more that you love you, the less you care if others love you.
The idea is to really just choose to be with yourself. The challenges and the struggles and the frustrations and the self-doubt and insecurities can often keep us from living. We can master our lives from the inside out.
Introducing the fastest growing e-commerce platform in the fitness space, gymfoodstore.com. Dr. David Carley is a Harvard-trained MD entrepreneur and specialist in rehabilitation and regenerative medicine, along with Zoe Bedford, experience in distribution and product development, bring you an online store interested in optimizing your health. Gym Food Store is your online marketplace for nutritional and sports supplementation, all things health. Gym Food Store is here to help you identify and validate product selection. Learn more at gymfoodstore.com. That's gymfoodstore.com right now.
Hey, welcome back to the Cardone Zone, where on Wednesdays we talk about the business of marriage. How do you pick a jet? Somebody said, man, Bombardier or Gulfstream? How do you pick a jet? Man,
you know how you
what your
pick
mission
a jet?
is.
You look at what your mission is, but you also look at the people around the mission. Do they get you? Do they support you? Do they facilitate your needs?
Yeah, how do you pick anything? How do you pick a car? Does it fit your mission? I picked Elena because it fit my mission, okay? And she was hot.
Oh.
And I know I'm looking country today with my little plaid on, so I'm going to cover it up because I'm not really happy with it, even though Elena thought it was cute. How are you guys going to pick your partner? I was talking to a guy that said, hey, what do you want the show to be about? And Elena's like, oh, it's the business of marriage. And I could tell the guy was like,
This is Anthony.
But I'm not married. And I noticed it. And I told Elena, I said, man, the today's needs to be about how to pick your partner.
Excuse
me? How do you pick a boy? How do you pick a hoe?
How do you pick friends? Period. I was talking before you came. It's not just about your partner. It's your friends. It's your family. It's your family. You have to.
You can't pick your family though, can you?
Sabrina
said she picked us.
No. You can pick who gets to be in the inner circle in the family. Yeah. You get to pick who you're going to spend time.
You can't pick your mom, can you?
Maybe. You don't know.
Yeah. Maybe you do. Maybe the kids are doing the picking. Maybe the kids come back, little spiritual beings, and they start freaking checking out neighborhoods.
Yeah. Let's stay on focus. No. People pick you to be their uncle. Your Uncle G.
So guys, how are you going to pick? Why did you pick me to listen to me? And by the way, call us 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. I want to know today, when you call in, how do you pick a partner? I know how you pick your nose.
You take your finger, you find a nostril. Everybody does it.
How you pick? You've got to know the other person. You got to look beyond the poo-tang and the ding-a-ling or whatever it is that everybody's going for these days. Look about who's the mission. Do they get you? Do they support you? Are they going to flow you power? Or are you going to be playing tug of war, trying to prove yourself against someone who's dead set against you?
A bunch of my buddies pick victims. I know guys, they love to pick broken little broken birds.
Same with women too.
Crippled,
they pick broken
crippled.
men.
I didn't say. Did I say women or men? Some of my buddies. I got women buddies, and I'm like, you pick crippled. Why? 'Cause you crippled. And when you're fixing them, you don't have to fix you. So you guys, first thing you got to do, man, you want to pick a good person, you got to be a good person. You got to be the best version of you can be.
Love it.
I can't buy a great jet if my finances are wrecked. I can't buy a great jet
Please don't
if
try
my
to do your rap
finances
thing.
are wrecked.
Let's say that at home. You can work it out.
a Gulfstream on my bucket list, and I ain't waiting till Christmas. See,
Very good. He worked that out at the gym this morning.
People ask me all the time, but dude, how did you and Elena find yourselves? Well, first of all, I found her. Okay?
That's true.
She did not find me.
Very true.
Now, she had to be open to the possibility.
Oh, Lord. Can we talk normal, please?
Okay. By the way, she had a list of things. I fit almost all of them. She had a list of things.
Over 100 items long.
And you guys got to get your list right, man. Look. And by the way, if you're already with the wrong person, we got to have a call. Because now what you going to do?
What
okay,
you gonna
call us
do?
305-865-8668. How do you pick the right partner? If they're not the right partner, how do you get them right?
Yes.
Can you get them back on the same runway? Okay? Or are you guys going to be in the same plane and hate each other?
Oh.
By the way, Elena and I have had these moments.
Oh, I mean,
I was on a plane with her one day. I'm like, I just want to throw her off the damn plane.
I believe in rainbows and unicorns, but I don't live in a goddamn fairy tale.
Why you got to cuss?
I don't know. I had a bad one this morning before you got here.
And use the GD. Let's talk to somebody, man. You know that's going to offend some people.
Oh, yeah,
man.
You're right. I apologize. Please,
Let's talk.
Lord, forgive my
Natalie,
soul.
I'm sorry you had to hear that.
Me too.
Hey, by the way, guys, churches and schools, if you belong to a church and your congregation would like me to come speak, or your kids are going to a school, high school, college, I'll come speak for free. She will too. I'll fly her over there. I just want the whole school or the whole church. Okay? By the way, denomination, is it denomination? Nomination.
Yeah.
No. What?
You
denomination.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Christian, Baptist, Protestant, Muslim, Jehovah's, whatever your church is, okay? Whatever your church. I'm happy to come speak to it, all right?
Daniel and Janet.
Muslims too, by the way. And I don't want any Christians hating on me because I'll go speak to a Muslim church. Wherever good people gather to be better people, I will go talk because I like good people.
Right.
That's how I pick my groups, by the way.
Yeah.
Pick your groups, man. Pick your groups by people gathering for the right reasons. Okay, let's roll. Daniel.
I was really bad before you got in here. I cursed.
Oh my God.
I was
Stop
ornery.
it.
I was ornery. You see what happens
Daniel, what's going on?
when you leave me alone?
Hey, I have to thank. First of all, I mean, you is incredible, but in the last 10 from the whole conference, Elena, is worth the whole entire conference.
Elena's presentation, right?
Oh, absolutely. The whole entire. Everybody was great, but Elena, it was really deep.
Don't leave me hanging.
She's the bomb, dude. She's the bomb. She was rated like top 3 or 4 speakers.
yeah. So that's why this is the call because.
So my friend, tell me, how do you pick? Do you have a partner? Are you married? What's your situation?
I recently divorced. Because I put everything together in long-term perspective, short-term and long-term, and we are like really far apart. And I believe, you guys are my role model for life and relationship. And like I said, we basically wasting our time together, but we still have a really good relationship for the kids.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So like if you were picking now, what would you do different? How are you going to go about?
I got my list of 56 things that I need or I want for a woman.
Yeah.
first of all. Second,
Well, your list,
I have
first
to
of all, let me just correct, your list has to be 69.
You're so juvenile.
I can take that list really easy. Now, how I pick it, the first thing is, I believe in the 10X Rock-On is phenomenal to find your partner, because our people are willing to invest in themselves.
Yeah.
That's what I want in my life. People that really invest, not just in money, but in knowledge.
Yeah.
And if my partner don't grow with me, I don't want to feel like she's dragging me. I mean, I want a little bit of competition because the relationship is good too.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. Danny, I appreciate you following us, man. And I'm glad you went, you enjoyed the last 10X Growth Conference. We promise that we will deliver 10 times the last 10X Growth Conference. So have you gotten your seat yet? If you haven't, dude, hook up your seat, 10xgrowthcon.com.
/Elena.
10xgrowthcon.com. Grab your seat. By the way, heroes, Marines, Army, Navy, Air Force,
Marines.
teachers, nurses. I missed
Firemen,
somebody.
firemen,
Coast Guard, policemen, and
all
firemen.
first responders.
Free. I have 150 left out of the 1,000.
Wow.
150 seats left. Okay, they're free. They're on me to thank you for your service. No principals allowed under any conditions. 0. Hey, stay with us. You're watching the G&E Show.
You were a bad boy.
The last 35 years, I've spent literally researching the tips and secrets of the wealthy. And I put together a program so that you could learn exactly what I've researched for 35 years, what the wealthy do that other people don't do. People that didn't even start out with an idea of what they were going to do. If you continue to make the moves that most people make, you will never have money, you will never have financial freedom. It's just not possible.
The reality is that if you haven't walked in those boots, you really don't know what it's all about. You don't know what it's like to be homeless. You don't know what it's like to be alone. One day, you're in an organization where your brother is covering your back, and the next day, you have no idea what you're going to do next. You don't have a plan for your life. Your family doesn't understand you. Friends, relatives, nobody. Well, there are answers. We have a plan and a system to get you where you want to go in life. We have a group of people that care about your situation, to help you in every area of your life, and to make you the best person you were designed to be. To learn more, go to facebook.com/lyman.dev.grp.
Marketing and promotion is the lifeblood of your business. Have you tried Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and have no clue why you're not getting leads, followers, or any traction? Have you worked with other agencies and then nothing happened? 10X Productions, Grant Cardone's digital advertising agency, is now available for you to get on track with social media lead generation, full-scale training, and production. We'll get you the leads and give you the training to understand your social media and how to build a brand better. Just go to cardoneadvertising.com. That's cardoneadvertising.com to get your free marketing assessment, and we will get you on the road to the right marketing and all of your business needs. Visit Cardone Advertising right now.
I put her on my bucket list.
The G&E Show. Always great to have you here, folks. If you want to call in, 305-865-8668. We really look forward to hearing from you.
I put Gulfstream on my bucket list. I ain't waiting till Christmas.
I can't handle the whatever is occurring here.
100,000 pounds of fuel. I barely made it out of school.
Now they call me the Crown Jewel. That was your line. Yeah.
A king, a prince, a son, but a friend. Of everything I do, I want to be your friend on the men. I'm not a kingpin.
What is it to be a friend? You know?
Dude,
what is it to be a friend?
First of all, the first thing you guys need to, what is it to be a friend to yourself?
Yeah.
I was doing a deal yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Glant walked in my office. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Something's wrong about this deal, man." He's like, "The deal's worth 9 figures to me. 9. Really? 9 figures. Tens a billion. 9 figures. And I'm like, this is wrong. This person's being allocated the wrong money. He's like, that's what I like about you, man. That's why I put my money with you. You are a friend to yourself first.
Yeah.
Dude, if I rob me, I'm going to rob her. If I rob me, I rob her, I rob the kids, I rob everybody. You guys got to get your shit together, man.
Yep.
Take care of your house first, then worry about fixing her house. I can't fix her finances or her life if mine's not fixed. All you guys out there that got cripples around you, you crippled. Fix yourself. You know, Jay-Z says in his new song, Boss. I love that line.
Boss, I love it too.
Elena's listened to Boss the other day. We're going to go see
Grant,
him.
listen to this. We're going on Friday.
And he says, look, man, you ain't rich if the people around you are broke. Okay, let's talk.
Yep.
Cat. Give me a pat. Give me a push.
Hello.
Hey.
10X hat. What's up?
Oh, well, my name is actually Kat, but I just wanted to call in, and I'm that couple that I'm with the wrong man.
Meow.
I didn't hear what she said because of your meowing. What did she say?
What kind of cat are you? Are you a pussy cat or a kitty cat?
Oh, you see, now you got to be more creative than that.
Wow, that was easy. It's a layup. Layups win games.
Well, I've been all different kinds of cats with the relationship that I've been in recently.
Yeah.
And but most importantly, I just want to be the single cat now.
Tomcat.
Why? Why do you want to be the single cat?
I just feel like I'm just repeating the same cycle every day, over and over, and I know nothing's going to change until I make the change happen.
I agree with that.
Me too. You got to change within. But let me ask you a question. What is that one statement that you tell yourself about men? What is it? And
it's not going to work.
It's not going to work. See, I used to tell myself my own statement was men hold me back in life and in my career. And it wasn't until I identified that was the one statement I just kept living, breathing in my blood. I picked all those guys that made me exactly right about that one statement.
Yeah.
The guys were just coming in and out to fulfill the role that I cast them in.
Yeah, and then you know one thing, Kat, that I found is some of I sounded so Southern right there, but some of the things
That's 'cause you're
when I was. I had a bunch of losses in relationships, even from the young age of 15 years old. Like the first relationship didn't work. And when it doesn't work, when a person has a loss, they tend to go to people and say, dude, why didn't that work? And then they start giving you this data that has nothing to do with reality. Like I can imagine a girlfriend telling you it's never going to work anyway. You know, relationships are hard. So all I would say is like, yeah, you want to be single right now? Maybe now is the time to work on yourself. Figure out what things you need to do. Elena told me this. She's like, I figured out what I had to do. Elena was talking to me. I figured out what I needed to do to get the kind of guy that I wanted to have. So maybe there's some stuff you can work on right now to go from the alley cat to the king cat.
And also, like when you work on
Persian
yourself,
cat.
and you get to a level where you actually feel like, I really deserve this. I'm not just entitled, but I deserve this.
Yeah.
It makes the person that is the right one more clear and show up.
Yeah.
You're able to see like, nope, that won't work anymore. I can tell by those red flags. No, that's the dude who's comparable magnitude to me.
Yeah.
And he deserves me as much as I deserve him, because look at how much of an asset I became to myself and to others.
I think most people are just liabilities, and the liabilities attract liabilities.
1,000,000%.
So, Kitty Cat, thanks for calling, all right?
I like that one.
Okay,
Kitty Cat.
we love you. You're our friend. Hey, I hope you come down to Miami. We're going to have some good people in Miami, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
you ladies want to meet some good men? Okay, look for the guys on the field paying $5,000 and $10,000, $15,000. By the way, if a guy can get his money right, if you can get your money right, if you can make money and then keep it,
and then multiply
it, I'm telling you, in most situations, that is a sign of tremendous discipline. Okay, in some cases it was just luck. It doesn't mean a guy's any different or a gal's any different, but the ability to be able to attract money, keep it. I know people that can make it and not keep it.
True.
And then multiply it is an indication that a person's got pieces and parts of their life in order. It doesn't mean they're better, but it does mean that they're People that give money away are good people. I got to tell you, man. I look for people that are charitable.
Me too.
You know, don't tell me how much money you made. Tell me how much money you're giving away. Now you're gonna be impressing my shit. Okay. Now tell me this. Show me this. How much money you made? How much money you gave away? And then show me people around you that actually are making money and doing better.
Yeah. Your team and your crew should all be doing well.
The crew should be doing well. If you're the only guy that's winning, that tells me something too.
Me too. Broken.
Okay. And you guys got to be harsh. I just came in late to this show because we had a meeting.
Harsh.
I had a meeting with some people today, and I'm like, dude, you guys either need to crank on the team, or I'm gonna crank on you. Okay. This thing don't go to 51,000 feet without fuel, a pilot, a mission, and somebody cranking on that bad boy. These 2 freaking Rolls-Royce engines. They need somebody pushing down on that throttle. Otherwise, this thing don't go anywhere. It just hobbles. Hey, I put Gulfstream on my bucket list.
Let's take a call. Let's take a call.
I ain't waiting until Christmas.
Give me a phone caller.
I ain't gonna call my wife and check with her.
Oh my God. Text
I'm buying a plane.
Jessica, let's hear it, girl.
Sure. You guys are goals. I love the show. It's my favorite part of the day.
Thank you.
We love you. We love you.
Thank you. So I actually started seeing somebody. So I've been single for 14 years because I left an abusive marriage and wanted to just focus on my kids. And so I've been single, and I recently just took a position actually with WFG, which I know
oh, wow.
you work well with. You work with Ed Milet. And so anyway, so I kind of reconnected with an old friend, and it's kind of turning into, I don't know what it's kind of turning into something. However, he is...
you didn't even want to say that it's
like,
really turning into something, huh?
You were scared.
Do what? I'm sorry?
You don't even want to like fully own that something's happening.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah, well, because I just started, and I'm, busting it, and I'm, giving my all to work. My daughter's older now, and so I can do that. But I'm a little leery because he's like a 9-to-5er kind of person, and he really doesn't have like an entrepreneurial mindset.
Yeah.
So, when I'm working late, or I'm getting like a phone call at 10 o'clock asking for help, or asking, somebody asking questions, he really doesn't like it.
Yeah.
And,
wow.
I work with a lot of guys. I feel like he's insecure in a lot of ways about that.
Yeah.
As far as, as far as work relationship, kind of thing, it's hard for me to see myself with somebody who doesn't have the same mindset, who is totally complacent and fine working like a 9-to-5 job and being okay with it, and then, sitting and watching Netflix all the time, and I'm not a... I feel like if I'm not being productive, if I'm not...
Wow. No, we get it. So many people have the same problem.
So, Jesse, here's my question, Jess. Is it Jesse?
Jessica.
Jessica?
Go ahead. Yes, Jessica.
Jessica. Let me talk to Jessica. Hey, Jessica, so have you told him this?
Can't hear her.
She's still talking?
No. She's dead.
She's listening. I really don't even know how to put
No, I hear her.
No, I hear her talking, dude.
No, that's just on the computer.
Okay, go ahead.
Jessica, and I need to hear what she says.
So many people are having this situation.
No, I want to know this. I need to answer this question. Have you told him what you just told us?
No. Mm-mm.
Dude, you got to. Like, if you can't talk to him about this, how are you guys going to talk about the tough stuff later?
Yeah.
That's true.
And by the way, you consider yourself an honest person?
Yeah, of course.
You're not being honest by holding this back from you. And I know everybody's like, oh, I can't tell him that because it's going to hurt his feelings. Yeah, but you need to tell him that because that's the truth.
True. That's very true, yes.
And it's only fair to you.
If he really loves you, he's going to want you to achieve your goals and to fulfill yourself and want to support you in that. It might not be a one conversation deal to get him to that point.
It might be.
Or it might be.
It might be.
It just might be that he doesn't know if you're not telling him. And if you're
See, I mean,
and if
look,
you're
look.
and if you're circling hoops to try to appease him or acquiesce, to try to appease him or acquiesce, he's
I told Elena.
wrong.
I told Elena when I got with her. I said, "Look, I will do anything for you except one thing. Only one thing I won't do for you. I will not give up on my dreams. I've been in a relationship where everybody wanted me to pull back to like 60 miles an hour. I can't run at 60. Okay, my car doesn't run at 60. It doesn't want to run at 60. It wants to run, and I'm a runner. I want to run. I want to achieve things. So you just gotta. It doesn't need to hurt him.
Right.
Right, but you're with WFG, man. You're with a company that wants to explode, right?
They move.
And then,
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then you'll see people in the company that want to hold the company back.
Yep.
Yeah, I've experienced that too, for sure.
Even at the executive level, sometimes the guys want to hold the company back because they're like, we need to be conservative. This happens to people when they start doing well. They want to start conserving what they had. So, anybody mentions 9 to 5 to me, man, I'm already like, we got issues.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's how I feel. He's such an amazing person.
Yeah.
That's the only one thing that bothers me. That I'm not sure where this will go, because I don't think that I can be with somebody who's comfortable just complacent. I'm not that person. I just can't do it.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of other amazing jets out there too. Doesn't mean you need to settle.
And it also means give him a fair shot. I mean, maybe
She gave him a fair shot already.
she hasn't even
She needs to have a
communicated.
conversation.
That's what I'm saying. She hasn't even talked to him.
I'll bet you 10 grand right now that this thing's over. Jessica, am I right or wrong?
I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, I have one question. You
Yeah.
mentioned talking at schools, and I would love for you to talk at my daughter's school.
Done. How big's the school?
Well, it's actually early college high school, so all these kids are in high school, but they're actually in a college. So I think it's like a 400.
Bump. You get them to agree to have all 400. I'll come in and do like 40 minutes. Tell me where it is. What part of the country?
Texas.
I'm in Texas.
It's a big state. When I say what part of the country, I'm saying what part of Texas.
Only because you didn't know.
I'm actually in South Texas, just south of Austin.
Yeah, good. I'll fly in, do the deal, boom, let's roll.
Awesome.
You and your little girl can come pick me up at the Bird. We'll take some pictures, and then we'll go to your school, and I'd love to do that.
Yes,
Natalie,
I would
get her
love
information.
that. She would love that.
Okay.
She would absolutely love that.
We just got to get you got to get the teachers and the principal to agree to it too. So.
Yes. Okay, I will do that. Is
Okay.
there, what
Hey,
do I call, or how do
Yeah,
I do that?
Natalie will get your information. Now, the other thing is, when are you going to have the conversation with this dude?
Yeah.
With Mr.
Honestly,
Goodbar.
probably, well, I don't know that I don't see him much during the week because my kid's in school, but probably as soon as possible. I definitely don't want to put it off. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah, because if you don't talk to him, I will.
You're so.
Look, I've been in a bunch of relationships.
You might scare him.
Yeah, she was in relationships with the wrong guy. I've been in relationships with the wrong people. In every situation, those people are happier not being with me.
Oh.
I mean, maybe not now. They're like, dang, I should have held on to that shit. That shit, a ride. That's a good ride. I should have looked past his little faults.
They weren't faults. They just didn't.
I've helped all those people, though.
They just didn't
Okay.
know how to fuel the flame.
Next caller, Grant
That's the
Cardone
problem.
here, Elena Cardone. Add Elena Cardone on the Instagram.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful, thank you. And we're talking about how to pick your partner, not your nose. How would you pick a jet? If you had unlimited resources, what would you buy? You would buy a mission suitable. You might not buy the biggest plane, by the way. You would buy mission suitable. Okay, when you're buying a jet, you buy mission suitable. What's your mission? Short trips, long
range,
trips,
yeah.
long range. How many people flying with you? Now, if you had unlimited resources, you might be like, "Hey, I'm just flying to Tampa, but I want to be real comfortable." And you'd be like, "This would be on your list." I don't know. Maybe you got some major tax problems. Okay. How would you pick your partner? How would you pick your husband, your wife? Okay. Pick them carefully, folks. It is the most important investment you will make in your entire life. More important than this, a house, a car, your partner. Who you going to sleep with? Who you going to grow old with?
Absolutely.
Okay?
That's who you're going to make your family
I'm
with.
going to grow old with this one. until I go away, because I know she's got strychnine in my whey protein.
Look, you're
that
immune
is.
to strychnine. I've been trying that for the last decade. It ain't working. Natalie, who's on the line?
Clayton in Georgia. Clayton.
Clayton, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? What's happening, Clayton, my man? What's happening?
Hold on, wait a fucking minute.
Oh yeah.
This Grant Cardone?
It is.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Man, what's going on with you, man? Dropping F-bombs from your side, man. You strafing the Cardone zone.
Look, I just want to let you know that I'm on the phone with Grant Cardone, and this is one time thing, so I'm going to say this. I'm one of the people that you've been pushing that frequency. Like I'm here, man. You're just a fucking inspiration, bro.
Man,
I don't know what else to freaking say.
Dude, I love you.
24 years. I don't got no relationship problems, man. I'm just here to let you know, hey, you're a wonderful guy.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
That is
you know,
beautiful.
the thing, what you just given me that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever bought a product or book, audio program or ticket or whatever, dude. You are my reward, okay?
Absolutely.
The thing that makes me happier than anything, I can't tell you. I mean, I like, you changed my whole day, bro. Appreciate you calling in. You my fucking inspiration, dog.
Easy.
Huh? You my inspiration, playa.
Yeah, that you really are. They really are.
Oh, yeah. I don't need to be a king. I'm a slayer. I slayed. I paid the price.
Can I talk, or you got to keep doing your thing? You just had a really big win 2 days ago, right?
So big.
Okay, you know what made me happiest about that deal?
What?
It went beyond our win. It
Yeah.
went that so many people became
Yeah,
rich
yeah.
out of the right
Yeah, yeah,
decisions that
yeah.
you made.
Yeah.
That makes me proud.
Yeah, yeah. I got my sister, her mother-in-law,
Jared.
Jared.
I mean, a lot of people became extremely
The
rich.
people that trusted
and-
me with the thing that they work hard for every day is money.
Yeah.
They gave me money. I convinced these people, I'm like, look, this is a great deal, and I'm willing to share this deal with you. And they're like, all right, just because they know me, and my twin brother, he knows me. He knows all the parts of me, the loser part of me to the guy today. Even if you know somebody, it's not easy to give them a bunch of money.
It isn't.
And they did, and you know, my brother, you know, he gave me some money, and I paid him every month for 5 years. Probably the best investment he's ever made in his entire life. Okay, you know. So I'm not going to tell you how much money it was, but it was a tremendous.
It was a lot of money, and that's what makes me happy. It makes me happy when people win around us, when they.
I looked at.
It makes everything that is so
Yeah.
difficult worth it.
Yeah, I looked at their returns more times than I looked at my own. My number is
Mine too. I looked at my
90
mom's
times
return
bigger.
more than ours, even though ours is a
and I was
grand
like,
slam.
oh man, your mom
Thank
went
you,
from
ma'am.
100 grand to like, I don't
It's
know,
ridiculous.
700 grand
Yeah.
or something. She
Yeah.
got $700,000
It's
back,
just-
right? And that's after I take my piece.
Right.
It's not like I'm not benefiting from this, right? But I looked at her 700 grand
And she has
longer
been paid
than I looked at my.
every single
Yeah,
month
yeah.
for 2 or 3 years, however
Yeah.
long she's been
We
in
good?
that deal.
Okay, we got one more caller on the phone. By the way, Cardone Capital is what we're talking about. We've now opened this up to friends, family, relatives, and customers. All right, so if you want to invest with us at cardonecapital.com. I pick the deals myself. Okay, this is different from other funds. You have one guy that's picking these deals. I pick
One
the
guy
deals.
negotiating the
I
deals.
negotiate the deals. I sell the deals. cardonecapital.com. There's no company in the world where the owner of the company is so hands-on as I am. Bar none, nobody, okay? I am the picker. There's not a board. And I'm telling you something, that's really important. Now, when I die, maybe you guys don't want to be part of the fund unless we start replacing myself with people that can do that. But for right now, you're investing with Warren Buffett and Charles Munger running the company from the get-go. This is a great opportunity. If you love real estate, you like passive income, maybe you've read the book. If you haven't read the book, you should read the book before you invest in the fund. It's cardonecapital.com/book. You should read the book so you understand how this is different from other funds and other real estate investment vehicles. For those non-accredited investors, by the way, my goal now is to go from helping rich people, like her mother-in-law, when I started with this, her mother would not be able to invest in the fund the way it is today.
Because of the accredited.
Because
she's retired.
the government restricts it. Okay.
$200,000 a year. I mean, she's just not.
I've actually made her a millionaire now, so she actually qualifies for the fund. But we've opened it up so that other family members, other friends that can't qualify, employees that work in this company that can't qualify for the restrictions on an accredited, I'm about to be able to announce in 2 weeks that you will be able to invest with me. You should register now if you're interested, cardonecapital.com/register, cardonecapital.com/register. And by the way, got another big announcement for you. Everybody that invests in my fund, okay, is going to get a free seat at the 10X Growth Conference. These are going to be the best seats in the house, bar none. From the field to the front rows in the stadium. So my people that invest with me at Cardone Capital, not people that buy my products, people that buy my programs, but people that trust their money with me are going to get the best seats in the house, included with your contribution to the fund. All of your money goes into the fund, and I give you a free seat for having confidence in me. All right?
Is there any more callers? One
yeah,
more
we got one more caller, and I
wrap
can't
it up,
wait.
okay?
These callers have been unbelievable.
Really great.
The best callers
was the one who
are
said
this show.
the 10X Growth
The best callers in this show,
That's
though.
my favorite. Yeah, thank you.
Because of you.
Really?
No.
No.
Preston in New Jersey.
What's up, Prest?
Hey, Grant, how you doing?
Man,
Can
I'm
you hear me
doing
all right?
great. I'm pressing on.
Oh God, don't get him started. Yes, what is... How do you pick your partner?
I'm pressing, not resting.
Say something. Don't let him keep
pressing
going.
on,
This is your
pressed on.
time, Preston. Go for it.
Pressed on. I'm your uncle, not your son.
You see? You gave him a moment.
You can't give Grant a moment. I appreciate you guys talking to me. I just wanted to say I've been devouring your content over the last couple weeks, and I can't thank you enough. I saw you on Brian Rose, and I just now signed up for your sales course. But I'm a social worker, and it's like a big move. It's a scary move, but I think my mind is getting more correct with money, and I appreciate all the work you've put out.
Yeah. Dude, look, man. I want to take you from social worker to king, bro. I'm a king maker. I want to make kings, okay? So I heard a guy say that once. He's like, I'm a king maker. I'm like, huh? Man, wow. What if you could make kings? What if you could improve people's lives? What a freaking contribution.
Huge.
You know, don't give me money, man. Show me how to improve the quality of my life. I'm not trying to inspire anybody, get anybody excited. You know, we're trying to help people get their life right. So
yeah. Well, the best quote I heard you say recently is you had this voice that said, "There's got to be something more. I can do more."
Yeah.
And that's what my heart's been telling me for. I've been at this job way too long. I've been at the job like a decade. I just turned 40, and there's got to be more. I'm middle class, but I have, like you point out, I have nothing, and I'm like, there's got to be a way for me to.
Dude, let's roll, dude. Let's roll, man. I want to see you in Miami. I want to meet you in Miami February 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Grab your seat, by the way. Social workers, those are $95 seats. Okay, I'll pay for everything except the registration, the administration, and the seat selection, which costs us about $95 with Ticketmaster. So grab your seat, man. I can't wait to meet you February 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I don't want to be poor. I want more. I know I can do more.
Okay.
I'm tired of being down on the flow.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that wraps it up.
It's not fair for me or my hoe.
Mm-hmm.
I want more. I got to admit.
You done?
I need fuel.
All right, well, that about wraps it up for the G&E Show today. Picking the right partner, not just in life, but everyone you surround yourself with. Stick and stay, it's bound to pay.
Yeah, Grant Cardone, Elena Cardone, the G&E Show. You can download all of the Cardone Zone at iTunes or Stitcher or Poo-Poo. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you guys download your podcast, wherever you podcast, wherever your pootie gets your podcast, you just put in the Cardone Zone and we will podcast on your shit.
Okay,
thanks for watching the G&E Show.
Thank you.
You're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. People love to be right.
How many of you want to sell more products? How do you grow a business? Top line, move the top line, sell businesses.
I don't want to waste more than 5 minutes on $3,000.
The question is, what if I want to monetize my content ideas?
It's going to be a great product and a great service. You don't need to go prove it. The last 35 years I've spent literally researching the tips and secrets of the wealthy. And I put together a program so that you could learn exactly what I've researched for 35 years, what the wealthy do that other people don't do. People that didn't even start out with an idea of what they were going to do. If you continue to make the moves that most people make, you will never have money, you will never have financial freedom. It's just not possible.